All right, welcome to Man Kitchen Recipes. Winter is coming tonight. It's supposed to get down. I think tonight's only going to be like in the 30s. Tomorrow's going to be 20 and below. Tomorrow night, overnight. So tonight, I'm going to do an overnight cook in my slim barrel smoker right here. And what I've got to put in there is a pork shoulder picnic roast. It's only about a 6.5 pounder. It's just a little one. I've been craving some pulled pork, so it's time. I'm gonna get this prepared. I'm gonna let it sit a while, and tonight I'm gonna put it in this barrel. I'm gonna run it at 200 degrees so that we can go all night. And then I don't really have to worry about until the morning. But I will have a meat stick. I'm gonna put that MeatStick Chef X, that mini that goes to 650 feet. I'm gonna put that in here. Let's go get this prepared, and then we'll let it rest. And tonight we'll put it in there. All right. So here it is, out of the pack. I already patted it dry, and today I lucked out. Just a little bit ago, my delivery came for Uncle Steve's Shake, the sauce with no name. This is so good. UncleSteve'sShake.com. If you have not tried this, I mean, go get you a bottle. And along with it, he tossed in some spicier, sweet and spicier. So we're going to use this on this pork shoulder picnic roast today. I noticed this has the skin on, and you know what? I've got a deep fryer now. So I'm going to remove this skin, and I'm going to prepare it. I might just make me some pork rinds with it. All right, so I'm going to get this cut up. We'll get this skin removed. And, you know, usually you don't have to do too much trimming on these. Like I said, I'm going to remove this skin. We'll turn it into something delicious. But you don't need to watch me do that. On this side, it does have a little flap here next to a little gross little valve. All right, so we're just going to trim up just a little bit. This is part of the skin. Other than that little flap, it looks like everything else is going to be fine. Yep. All right, so I'm going to remove this skin, and then we'll apply some rub, and we'll let it rest until time to throw it in that barrel smoker, the slim barrel smoker. All right, we'll be right back. Okay, got the pig skin off. Tough stuff. That's why they used to make footballs out of it, pig skins. All right, so yeah, since I got this deep fryer over here, I'm going to make some, I think I'm going to make some pork rinds. So we'll do another video on how to actually take this and make pork rinds out of it. You know, you can leave this on while you cook. You can let it actually cook all the way through and peel it and let it turn into cracklings if you want. I want some pork rinds. So I'm going to save this to the side, and then I'm going to get this rubbed up with some spicy R. I did have to take a little bit of silver skin off of that afterwards, after getting the skin off. And yeah, let's get that rub on. All right, here we are, Uncle Steve's Sweet and Spicier, Spicy R. I'll go ahead and get this seasoned up. This is a big piece of meat, obviously, so you can go heavy on this, which is what I'm going to do, because this is going to rest for hours. Probably close to 8 hours. Okay, now I'm just going to set this in an aluminum pan. I put a little spicy R in there. Yeah, I've had this pork shoulder picnic roast in the fridge for about 8 hours now. The barrel is heating up, and we'll let it heat up and settle out around 200. And remember, I mentioned I'm going to use the MeatStick Chef X tonight. And I'm just going to go ahead and stick it in here all the way down to the, well, maybe not quite that far. You want to get the enamel part all the way down, touching the meat. Okay, so again, ambient and 3 temp probes inside. Meat probes, to me, if you're going to do an overnight cook, it's a must. That way you can get some rest. You don't have to think about it. It's not going to keep waking you up and you're wondering, oh my gosh, is it okay? Is it okay? That'll keep track of it. All right, so got the slim barrel smoker up to temp. Got the green light down there. I got the pork shoulder picnic roast. I'm going to stick this in here. It's 10:30 at night, and we'll see you guys in the morning. Okay. I do have a cooling rack in here. Just gonna set it on just like that. I'll see you in the morning once again. All right, good morning. This is still rolling at 200 degrees. The Slim Barrel Smoker's been performing outstanding. Let's take a look at these, at this picnic roast. Okay, this has been going for 8 hours at 200 degrees. I ended up throwing a MeatStick 4X in there just to get a little deeper on this side. I got the mini over here, 140, 139. They're performing really well. So I'm gonna spritz this with a little apple cider vinegar. And I'm gonna turn my Pitmaster IQ up to 225. It is flashing because I had the lid open, and when you have it open, it heats up. So we're gonna let this roll until we get to temp. We're not gonna wrap this today. We're gonna probably take it up to probe tender. We're gonna check it right around 180, 190, see how tender it is. Or, you know, if it needs to go to 200, it goes 200. Okay, my meat sticks are saying that's around 195, 196. We don't necessarily have to go to over 200. I want to test for probe tender. Oh yeah. That goes in like butter. Let's see what this one says it is. Wow, it goes in really smooth. I'm on Celsius. Okay, it's 194, but this has been cooking for like 15 hours. But look at that, it goes in like butter. I'm gonna pull this off and put it in a pan. And I'm gonna cover it with foil. And I'm gonna let it rest for probably about an hour, hour and a half. Okay, this pork shoulder picnic roast, it's been resting about an hour and a half. I left the meat sticks in, and they're still reading at about 160. Get your cotton gloves and your gloves on. The Chef X and the MeatStick 4X. I used one down towards the bottom and one up through the top. They performed outstanding. All right, so let me, looks like I can go ahead and leave it in this pan. Look at that. That is gonna be some mighty fine tasting pork shoulder. Look at that, just falling apart. You have the bone right here. Look at that bone. Comes off nice and clean. You have the knuckle there on the end. Look at that. I am going to shred the rest of this up, take some of this fat out, and we'll build a sandwich. All right, so there we are, all shredded. I didn't add any other spice to this except for, you know, the bark that's on the outside with that Uncle Steve's Spicy R. The spicier, that gives it nice, good flavor. You do have a good smoke ring in there. Okay, so before we get the sandwich built and everything, I just want to try this pork on its own. There's a nice smoke ring. I will say this did stall out. I did not wrap this, so pork shoulder is not as fatty as pork, but still very good, very, very delicious. I wanted to try this piece with the bark on it. That's the Uncle Steve's Spicy R. Definitely get a sweet and spicier. I keep saying spicier, Spicy R, but it's the sweet and spicier. Perfect for pork. I'm gonna make a sandwich, and then we're gonna taste test the sandwich. All right, so how I'm gonna build mine. So if I was making this for a crowd, I'd go ahead and season it up and get it all sauced up and spiced up. But Uncle Steve's, the sauce with no name for my barbecue sandwich. I'm just going to soak my pulled pork with it. I'm not just pouring it on top. I want it all the way through. Get it all mixed in with the pork. My bread over here. I'm going to go ahead and pile it on. Now you can put coleslaw if you want. I like to put jalapenos on mine. Jalapenos and some dill pickles. And that's all I'm going to add to mine. Gotta have pickles on a pulled pork, that's for sure. Jalapenos to spice it up a little bit. And again, I'm not doing the coleslaw, but I will drizzle some more of Uncle Steve's sauce with no name. If you haven't tried it, definitely tell him I sent you. Picnic roast sandwich. Look at that. Look at that. Let's do a taste test. All right, there you go. Pulled pork sandwich from a pork shoulder picnic roast. Slow smoked in an SBS slim barrel smoker. I've been waiting for that all day. The MeatStick Chef X and the MeatStick 4X. I kept track of the temperature with these two guys, and you know, they did a fantastic job again. I'll put links below for the MeatStick. It is an affiliate link, so click on it. You can look at all the different stuff that the MeatStick has. I'm going to go enjoy this pulled pork sandwich from a pork shoulder picnic roast, smoked in a barrel smoker, my slim barrel smoker that my brother-in-law made me. Thank you, Jim. I mean, slim. All right. Thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. Ring the bell. Come back. You know, we got all kinds of good stuff. Have a great day.